Hey everyone, welcome to Streamin' Superstars. It's the show that I interview amazing content creators and streaming superstars. And tonight I have the one, the only Callie, and she is a master at community building and all that stuff because she works for Live Streaming Pros. So this is gonna be fun. Let's get started. Hello, Callie. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Let's get on track.
Okay.
Because no, the reason is you're a master at this because you're the community care hero of LSP. And if you don't know what LSP is, Live Streaming Pros, it's a great YouTube channel, and you are the master of ceremonies of the chat, I think. So you so there's usually maybe 100 to or plus, like 100 plus people, and Callie like responds and doing all that stuff, and the chat goes fast, right? Am I right?
Yeah, it does
And
sometimes.
so I wanted to have you on to talk about it. Talk about like now I forgot the subject, but
You
like
forgot the
how to get
Seriously, why
engagement
are
in
we here?
chat. So I think we should start the interview. But first of all, my
Yeah.
first question is, what are your thoughts on YouTube polls?
Oh my God, I love YouTube polls. Okay, that's a great question. YouTube polls are awesome and they're amazing for engagement, especially. And I do think so. So I make the polls on Live Streaming Pros, and Luria can't see the polls. Like they don't come in as the comment feed. So she has no idea whenever I do make a poll. So not only is it engaging in that way with getting actual results from your viewers on things, and another engaging thing is like it's happened a couple times where we've pranked Luria using the polls. And I've been like, everyone do this. Like, Luria can't see this. Put this in your comment or whatever. And it's like just another fun way of engaging with people. Because then we can have fun against Luria, but like good, clean fun. And we're also getting results from like actual feedback. Well, and the poll question that I asked chat today for LSP was was if they stream in 4K or not. And that's a legitimate question. Like, not only is that getting engagement, but it lets us know more about our audience too. So it's engaging in both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because I actually did the poll. Like I said yes because I did this stream. A lot of my streams were in 4K, but then I stopped. But I have a reason for it, and I could
Why?
explain.
What was your reason?
The reason is the files are big, they are very large. I can handle it, and the funniest thing was whenever I stream in 4K, I usually have 29 apps open. I'm not even joking. I did a Renee Ritchie
Whoa.
interview. So I was streaming in 4K. I was using Wi-Fi. I had Final Cut Pro open, Adobe Premiere, Discord, ECamm, Logic. I
See?
have like 30 things on this mini. So
Dang.
so but the thing was that I think I switched computers or I wiped it for some reason and then I didn't go back. But 4K is great for repurposing clips, and now I'm actually going to do that. So that will be fun. But that's the reason that I don't
So you're
stream.
going, but wait, so you're going to go back to 4K
I
though?
might.
Oh, okay. It is good for repurposing content. I
Yes.
totally see that.
Yes, because
Mm-hmm.
you can
I can
zoom
see that.
in, you can like crop.
Yeah. But just the leg, like, because engagement, like that's
Yes.
one of the main reasons
Oh,
it's
yes.
harder to
And the
engage.
thing was that the the delay was bad. I had
That's
a
hmm
minute. So I was going to talk to you, and then I said something, and then people would get it, and it would be 20 seconds or 30 seconds after. So that's very bad. So that's why I don't like it
Yeah.
usually.
I normally don't even remember what I said 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, so most people don't. So that's a bad thing. That's a good thing. So,
So if you want chat engagement, then 4K is not really the way to go.
yeah. My next question is, what is one thing that someone should know if you're just starting out and want to get engagement?
Engagement is important when you're starting out to just like there's a difference between like reading the comments and addressing comments. Do you know what I mean? So I think you should address like everyone in chat, especially when you're just starting. Like make everyone feel special because everyone is special. Duh. But make sure you're like actually interacting with them. Don't just like pull up a comment and read it out loud and like go to the next one. That's not engagement. And I feel like some people do think that's engagement, but you should really like interact more than just read comments out. And like we talked about last time, engagement goes totally beyond your live stream. Like you have to engage on social media too, like beyond your own profile too. Like don't just focus on your own stuff. You have to like go and visit your neighbor's house and say how beautiful it is or whatever and mean it, you know? So just be like genuine and like open to interaction with everyone who supports you.
Yeah, yeah. I just put a poll up, and this is like my second time doing a poll, and it was very easy. And I'm actually getting engagement right now.
Isn't that interesting? I don't
Yeah.
see the poll in here. Like I don't see the poll
So
in
I
the chat on
asked
ECamm.
people, do you want more engagement? 7 people said yes.
See? Well, because
And it
engagement's like
was in a minute ago. So that's pretty good. So people want engagement. So that's pretty crazy that people want to have
well,
more
that's the whole
engagement.
point of
Yeah.
live streaming too, isn't it? Like
Yes. To
people
engage
watch
with
live
your
streams,
audio. Yeah.
yeah, and engage with you and everything. Like, and that's why it's so important to like interact with the comments.
That's
You know?
so right. Because maybe there's someone that needs your help, you can interact with them. And this actually builds your audience live streaming. If someone has viewers, pretend they had 20 viewers and they don't have any engagement. Do you know why that happens? Do you like, because I see sometimes streams that have many viewers, many, but like only like 10 comments or less. Do you know why that happens, but there's more viewers than commenters?
Well, some people just like to sit back and lurk, and there's not really much you can do about it. Which, I mean, they're still there, and maybe one day they will interact. But I know sometimes I'm totally guilty of that. Like, for example, for me, if I'm not interacting in your stream, it's because I'm multitasking, which can be the case for anyone. But if you're trying to get them to interact, like let's say you do have a lot of people watching, but like no one is engaging, you could always say, like, just prompt them and say, like, hey, if you're watching, tell me about your day. Or like, hey, if you're watching, answer this question or whatever. There are different ways to do it, but you definitely don't want to be like forceful and weird about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be the way to get them to interact. If you're going to try, just be gentle about it.
Yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can you please
And like
comment?
ask your audience questions. Don't expect them to ask you questions all the
True.
time.
Like, when you get a bigger audience, people will ask questions, but if you have a smaller audience, you don't. That's what I think.
You have to like ask them questions to get people to talk.
Yes.
Not everyone's just gonna like start conversation for
Like
you,
me.
you know? Did you say like you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I start a conversation.
Oh, yeah. You do. You're great at interacting with comments.
Yes.
You always pull them up and stuff.
Yes. When
Yes.
you first started at LSP, how many commenters and viewers were there, and how many were actually engaging, and if over time did you bring up the engagement?
So when I started with LSP, we had 24,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Like, I remember when we hit 25. And when I started, I only remember the YouTube numbers, but I remember seeing like 45 people, like 40, 45 when I first started. Wow, that's crazy. Luria, I don't know if you're still watching, but dang, that's wild. Because we've like well over doubled that as far as subscribers and as far as that. But that's not a lot of, like, when you think about it, 25,000 people and like 45 people showing up. But that seems pretty standard for some channels. But the engagement over the last year has definitely gone up. Like I said, we've over doubled that. And I can't speak for before I was there. I don't know how engagement was before I was there. Do you remember?
And they were slowly growing, but I remember when they first started, and I remember there used to be like 10 minimum 10 to 15, and then COVID hit, and then they grew more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think more people subscribed in the time zone. But I was thinking back then maybe they so when I was watching, I think they were doing it later, like around 1ish, or I forget. But they did some streams at 10. This was years ago, like 2-3 years ago. I forget. But they had less viewers, and I think they had more viewers on Facebook than YouTube, and now Facebook is kind of dead.
You said Facebook is for old people.
No. I said dead for live streaming, like live streaming pros, because I remember, like, YouTube has the most, and at the end, then you like cut it off, kind of. There was only like 5 to 10 people max on Facebook, and there was really no engagement. But YouTube was like, there was so much engagement. So
how do you feel like the engagement now? So you watched LSP before I came on board.
So much better. You like respond to comments. You're so kind, and like if someone has an answer, they answer it. It's great. Perfection. It's perfection.
Do you feel like it's become more of a community over the last year? Like more chatting? Yeah?
Yes.
Nice. That's awesome. I always wondered that, actually, but I actually have never asked anyone. And I'm so curious. So, like, if any of you, like Jennifer and stuff, have watched, I'm so curious about your opinion on where the community was versus now.
It was like, meh. It was like okay to watch, but now it's like perfection, I say.
Oh, what'd she say? Yes, Kelly has had a big impact on the channel because she's in chat taking and starting conversations. It's not just the host, me calling out comments. I was never sure how active that, like I said, I have always wondered this, but I forget to ask. So this is really cool. Okay.
Yeah, it has been amazing.
And, that's awesome.
And also Kathleen is doing a great job.
Oh my God. Kathleen does amazing. Talk about chat engagement. Kathleen is totally involved.
I think you call it.
K2,
whatever. So.
Oh, see, hell yeah. Look, Ela says the new LSP videos. They do. The new videos are dope.
Oh, they are perfection. The chef. So my next question is, since you started your own channel, Calico Video and Calico, did you ever get the engagement that you were expecting?
I've gotten more engagement than I was expecting.
Wow.
I've like, I mean, I haven't gone live in a while. We know this,
You need to
and
go live because of
but
stupid
I,
OBS. Because it
um,
messed it up, but you should go live soon.
oh
Even
yeah,
from
and I
your
was
phone.
debating either. Well, I wanted to either do. I'm not sure if I should stay on Twitch all the time or if I should go live on YouTube or what. Like, I'm not sure about that. I asked you the other day which one I should do, but I don't. I think
YouTube.
you said YouTube.
More
Yeah.
reach. It's a great platform.
More read. I That's the thing is I feel like I gotta represent. Like YouTube is dope, you know. So the reason I chose Twitch, and this totally ties in with what we're talking about, was chat engagement because there's so many different ways. There were like this was before polls and stuff on YouTube now, but there were so many different ways to for chat to engage with you and for you to
And
engage
more
in chat.
people are switching
So
to
that was
Twitch.
and that was literally my reason for choosing Twitch.
Yeah.
But now YouTube is getting better at that kind of stuff. And so I kind of
Yeah.
am like, well, if YouTube's getting better with engagement, because it's chat engagement that I care about, like that's the only reason I even care to stream is interacting.
Yeah. I like YouTube more as a viewer, but Twitch, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, why Twitch as a creator though? Like, wouldn't you want to be on YouTube as a creator? Because it's like discoverability
Yeah.
and stuff. So why would you want to be Twitch as a creator instead of like chat engagement? Like
Like, what Harris Heller
Harris Heller. Oh my
switched.
gosh.
What?
I want to ask you this in chat too. Like this is so Harris
So,
Heller says he schedules his streams 30 minutes before and that it's like increases engagement and stuff.
yeah, that's what it's been doing.
Do you do that? I don't do you do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I did it an hour before. And right now, I
Oh.
just checked, we have 25 people watching. And before we started with like two. So it increases. So that's actually right because whenever I haven't done this for a long time scheduling the other day, but I get more engagement actually somehow with scheduling it like in day like an hour in advance.
Yeah, I think because everyone gets an alert that it's scheduled and
Yeah.
then they'll get another alert or something. And people are like if it's within half an hour and you're on your computer, you're gonna stay on your computer. But if I see a stream that's scheduled for 5 hours from now, I'm gonna swipe the notification away and not pay attention.
Yeah.
And like I might not be at my computer.
Do you think that there's any engagement of when you're going off topic? So if you say something, you talk about another subject, do you think that could engage some audience members?
Yeah, yeah, 1,000,000%. If the conversation just like flows and it's natural, I feel like you'll I feel like you'll this is so funny. I feel like you are more likely to get more engagement if you're just like free flowing conversation. Like, of course, you want to provide value. So it totally depends on the kind of show that you're running. But even like, I mean, look at live streaming pros, like our Q&As on Fridays, the members
Oh,
only Q&As, like they
they
go
go.
off the rails and it's
Yes.
always so much fun. And like, there's tons of engagement. There's more engagement on those than like a regular tech
Yeah.
thing. Like it's awesome.
Hello,
Hi,
Daniel. Go to sleep.
Daniel. Aww. Time
Time
and
for
place for off-topic rants for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Venture
I
a
totally agree.
wealthy.
JV is here.
Oh, he's
A
always
wealth of
here.
engagement on the see. Like the thing that makes Friday shows so much fun are that like we go off the rails.
Ah!
I was not expecting.
Ah! That's when you're going off the rails. You're
Yeah, we do crazy dance moves and stuff. Like
you're like
it's so much fun.
you're about to. Oh, I was about to do a sand. Oh. I
A
was about
what?
to say it's dance time.
Dance time? Oh, this is a good. Yeah, yeah.
That's what you do
Keep
on
going, keep
Fridays.
going.
We're not finished, but I was like
Ah,
showing you
I,
yeah, that's a great tune. Thank you for Doc Rock for introducing me to that amazing song. But oh,
oh, yeah, nice. Wait, can you send me that song later?
yeah, it's on Epidemic.
Wait. Oh man, just send me that song. Hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah.
This is not live streaming pros, and we're not monetized, so you can say whatever you want. But don't be a little. I
That's such a
should
good one.
I should make a remix of that song and I wish I was a madman. Boom.
That's a great one. Yo, that would be so cool. If you could do a mashup of that. Oh, I wonder how that would be.
Perfection. I'm like perfection. Unnatural. So
yes. Yes.
this question is very deep.
Okay.
Very, very deep. Is it easy to teach someone how to actually do the right amount of engagement? Because if someone's not engaging with their audience, is it easy to teach someone how to actually engage?
You know what? I would think yes, but it seems like a lot of people struggle with that. Even after knowing, like, because engagement's pretty point blank, like it's not a confusing thing. You go out in other communities and you talk and you like make friends. And then when you're in your house, you invite friends over and you talk and what, you know what I mean? But like on the internet, basically. But a lot of people seem to like really forget how to do that. And I I guess I guess sometimes it can be kind of hard to teach people or hard to remind them. Somehow like people need to be reminded constantly like how important it is and that it's important like we were saying earlier. It's important to go out and engage with others. Like don't expect engagement to come to you. Like people forget they have to actually like put themselves out there to engage, and that involves going in other people's little internet communities and like being genuine and like you know so I think they just need to be reminded a little more. Maybe it's not hard to teach. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I
that makes
rambled.
sense.
Okay, I keep rambling.
No, you don't ramble. I know someone that rambles even more. I will tell you that story later. It's pretty funny.
I was going to ask you, what do you think the hardest part is about engagement when it comes to content creation?
The hardest part is if you're doing it while you're live, you might get sidetracked. So you're about to say something and you're about to try and engage with your audience, but you're like, I kind of can't because I'm trying to give these amazing things that are happening and this and that and all of this knowledge, and you're trying to say, hey, how are you? And maybe you see someone that you know and you want to try and engage and you can try something, but you're in the middle of a sentence. So that's one of the hardest things. So if you get big numbers, you get like 30, 40 viewers a stream, or even 10, 15, smaller, but you get a lot of engagement, maybe ask a friend, maybe get some moderators to help you and start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great point. Moderators are key to engagement. Like, not only are moderators there to moderate, like
Yeah.
make sure that no one's saying anything bad or anything, but they're also there to like post your links for you so you don't have to stop your engagement. And it's also like they're the ones too, like, okay, so I help moderate LSP's chat. So I also put up the polls and ask people questions and like point out certain comments for Lurie to get to sooner than others and things like that. Like moderators are such key players in chat engagement. That's a great point.
Yes. And also, if you're a moderator and you have the ability, you can also have a queue with comments and you can pull them up.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to
Yeah.
tell you something about a cool software that you can use with ECamm that actually you can pull up comments.
Whoa. Is it like vMix Social?
No, it was made for OBS, but you can use it with ECamm. But it's a way to pull up comments, so you can actually pull up a comment for Loria. So that's
Wow. Yeah, I want to know about that.
and it's free. So I will tell you more about that later. But
Yeah.
I really want to say that I had a fun time, and you know what time it is right now?
What is it?
Q&A time.
I thought you'd be like bing, bing, bing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
So if you have any questions,
I see JV's. I'm gonna call it out.
okay.
Oh, you needed to. In your opinion, what is the best poll you ever put up on LSP? There have been a lot of awesome ones.
Yeah.
I like the ones where when Larry and I are going to go head to head in a member only live, and I put is Kelly going to win? And the two answers are like yes and absolutely. Like I don't give Luria the option to win at all. Those crack me up. I like my favorite pulls are the ones where I mess with Luria. And those create engagement. Those ones crack you up. I know they do. You laugh at them all the time.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Ooh. When you first started going live, how did you manage talking to no one? Ooh. I just pretended it was recording a recorded video, and back then I didn't have the viewer count. I was using OBS, so there was no account, and this is back in 2015. So this is in so it's gonna be my 7th year on YouTube in like 10 days or something. And
wow.
And in February it's gonna be my 6th or 7th, whatever. But I just didn't see the sub count. I was just talking about my thing, then I stopped.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You've been streaming for so long on YouTube for so long.
And the chat was so different. Very fun.
As a test subject in the Let's Get Live. I sometimes have several people watching, but they really want to just watch tips to get the. Wait! Oh my gosh, Sammy, we just talked about this. Yeah. Well, we were saying what I was. So I'm curious to know what you think, Sammy. So like my answer was that you like ask a question, like you can say a little anecdote or whatever, and be like, hey, if you're watching, like, tell me how your day was, or like, hey, if you're watching XYZ. Like tie it into whatever you're talking about. So if you're talking about your day, then you can like segue into that. And it's not going to get everyone to chat, but if you do it enough, they'll do it, you know? But what do you think, Sammy? What was your answer to that?
You should ask someone a question, or if you want to speak up on something, you can, or maybe do a poll. Like,
doing a poll's a good one, yeah.
Thing. And I know it's harder for Lala because she is doing crafty streams. So it's harder to do that, and she has like 20 people on, like, not in the chat, but like there's 5 people on interview mode, and then 4 more on Zoom. So it's harder. Do you know what I mean? It's harder to communicate. But
Yeah, definitely. Because she might not have polls
yeah. Yeah.
if she's not, like, if you're not on YouTube
Yeah.
and stuff. Do you have to have a minimum subscriber number to have polls? Or does everyone have polls?
What?
Does everyone have polls on YouTube?
Oh yeah. I just did
Oh,
one.
okay.
I could
Which
even...
one did you just do? I'm like, where is it?
I what's it called? I ended it like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, the one
But
from
I
okay. The
I
one from
asked,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Keith.
I thought you did another
Mr.
one.
Keith Pelzer asked sometimes, folks. Yeah, that's so right.
Yeah. See, that's true. Like some people might be driving or something like,
And
and
some
that's what I
people
mean
take a
is,
nap.
yeah, like Sammy. But I know, like, so when I'm in someone's chat, if I'm not chatting, then I'm definitely multitasking doing something because I don't really lurk and watch streams. Like I like spam chat when I when I watch streams. Sometimes I feel like I'm annoying.
Yeah.
Sammy's like, you are.
No, I was pretending to be asleep. Wait, no one. Kathleen.
Oh, not everyone has polls.
Are you sure? Can I tell you why? Because I think she doesn't know. Does she know where the polls are?
Yeah, Kathleen knows all.
Oh, because I was about to say I don't have a lot of subscribers and
You have how many subscribers?
300
Like,
something.
I wonder how many people you have to have. Oh, okay. She doesn't have it. They're still rolling out. Gotcha.
And now, here's Sammy with the live band.
See, one day.
I forgot my intro. Yeah. I usually have an intro. It's like, streaming superstars with Sammy Superstar.
Oh my gosh, didn't you say you had an intro for me? No, yeah. Play it. Can you play it?
No, I can't because I didn't edit it. Because I ran out of time.
You said I was going to laugh.
All right.
You told me I would laugh at it.
You want to hear the great voiceover by Dr. Elo?
Hell yes. Yes. Duh.
Okay. I feel so bad, but I'm going to play it.
It's Streaming Superstars with Sammy Superstar. Tonight, it's Callie from Calico. Now here's your host, Sammy Superstar.
That was so good, though.
And then I can play you the first one that I got, and this was from Fiverr.
It's Streaming Superstars with Sammy Superstar. Tonight, it's Luis.
It's Streaming Superstars with Sammy Superstar. Tonight, it's John from Coffee Talk and Tech. And here's your host, Sammy Superstar.
So that was
I'm not going to lie. I like Elo's more.
Yeah.
Like, just as, like, yeah, like, Elo did a better job.
You think?
Yeah, I do, for sure.
And then here's Elo one when he was in the mic.
It's Streaming Superstars with Sammy Superstar. Tonight, it's Luis from Mr. Camera Junkie. And here's your host, Sammy Superstar.
Yeah, Elo did a better job.
You think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
The other guy sounded like, welcome to Sammy Superstar.
That's what I wanted, like late night.
No, but that was different than late night. That was more like Disney.
True.
I feel like that guy didn't have a late night voice. I feel like Elo had more of a late night voice.
Yeah, he was like, it's streaming. And I actually asked him because I said to him, he was a great voiceover dude, but still, I like
Dang.
yours voice.
You should
better.
let me do it. Can I do one in my man voice that I do? Like,
Here's your host, Sammy Superstar. Boys and girls, gather around here. We got Sammy Superstar.
can I do that?
No, I need a Midwest one. So I'm on the hearse.
We got Sammy Superstar over here.
Hello, my hello. You're watching Sammy Superstar.
That would be cool. Hello, you're watching Sammy Superstar.
Now, Austin said this was a silly idea, and you and Paul, but I wanted actually a studio.
I didn't say it was a silly idea, but I feel like you could reallocate that money. Like there was no, you could save it.
Oh, I know that, but I wanted in the future, to be honest, and I can tell you this, that I wanted a space so I can do it because I had a genius idea. I wanted to take this production, and at some point I wanted to have a live band. I wanted to have multiple cameras, and things actually are slowing down now, but it's crazy, but people are going to this and that, so I wanted to see if I could do like a whole like late night show kind of, but for YouTube.
Oh my god, that's funny.
We're gonna look at this comment and say what happened.
Tell me why.
What page did you go? Oh, I will post it.
For the trade. Oh yeah, drop that in the comments. You get an M1. You get an M1.
No, you can still get. Wait, I was about to say, what year is your old one?
Which old one?
Because you can still trade that.
Because I have. You mean the one that doesn't turn on?
Oh, it doesn't turn on.
Just because it would turn on, but I need a new I need just a new power cable for it.
Wait.
So it still works. It doesn't work well, but it still works.
Wait a second.
Bye, Luria. Wow, it's been an hour.
Oh, is Luria leaving?
Yeah. Said it's past the hour.
This?
I gotta run. Yeah.
Oh, I have tons of these. I could send one to you, or I can give you the link.
Well, that's the thing is, I know I could just buy one, but no,
the reason is you can get value for it.
Yeah, but I need to take everything off of there. That's a whole thing. I'll probably never do that, to be honest.
Oh, that's easy. You can get
Remember time machines? Apple time machines?
Wait. I have like 4 of them.
Remember when, I don't know, I feel like they were super big at one point.
So they are, and time machine's still on the Mac.
Yeah.
Oh.
But remember when they came in that white
This?
There was that, but wasn't there another one that was like a cone shape? It was like a cone.
Oh, that's even older. That's like 2002. But there's also...
That's the one that I remember that
There's also like a one that is that.
Yeah.
I have one of those. And then I have an Airport Extreme, a Time Capsule. I have a Mini Max.
I have many Macs. I have a many Macs. I have so many Macs. You wouldn't believe how many Macs I have.
And I even used a Mac with Chrome OS. There's a way to get Chrome OS on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. But
wow.
Wow. He's macked up.
He's macked up. Sammy, you are macked up for real.
Like mac and cheese.
The best food in the world.
All the Macs. Yeah, I don't have all the Macs. I have like I have every kind of Mac except two. The MacBook Air and...
Sammy would pay very good money for Max.
Oh, I
Sammy
want
says, I
that
will pay
one.
good money for you.
Remember? I said I could give you that one. Didn't you say...
It's not mine, it's my parents.
Oh, but still.
I don't even think they have it anymore.
Oh. Doc has one, but it's broken. The screen. So,
Oh, I saw it in the set. I saw it behind him in a set.
but you could always get one.
And then
for
I said in
eBay.
chat, and then I said in chat, Sammy would pay good money for that Mac.
I remember that.
Were you there?
Yeah.
I was cracking up. That was funny. We're all Apple at our house. A lot of people are. It all communicates with one another.
So I really want to say thank you to everyone that watched. Sorry if we went off topic. And so we're going to stop the stream soon. I really appreciate everyone.
But wait, let's dance out to that dope song.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I really appreciate everyone that is watching. And I will see you next time. So let's dance this baby out. Like Gloria says. The classic Gloria. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.